Chapter 3 Global Positioning System Learning Objectives Introduction about Global Positioning System GPC Accuracy and Accuracy Factors Types of GPS List of Global Navigation Satellite System GPS today and its limitations Use of GPS technology Introduction Since the beginning of time, mankind has been trying to figure out a dependable way to know answer where am I? How do I get to my destination and get back? These questions are as old as the history of mankind. Stones, trees, mountains are used as reference to identify and remembering objects and different landmarks. Major developments in navigation were the stones, star, radio, and satellite age based GPS. GPS stands for Global Positioning System and it allows users to determine their location on land, sea, and in the air using satellite and receiver. The Stone Age man used to find his way through jungles and deserts. In Stone Age, people navigated only by means of landmarks, mountains, trees, or leaving trails of stones. This would only work within a local area. Seamen followed the coastline to keep them from not getting lost. For traveling across the ocean, a process called dead reckoning, which used a magnetic compass and required the calculation of how fast the ship was going. The measurement tools were crude and inaccurate. It was also a very complicated process. In the Star Age, man started exploring the oceans where only visible objects were the sun, moon, and the stars. The relative position of stars and the shape of constellations looked different from different locations on Earth. Major developments in early navigation were compass and the sextant. The needle of the compass always points north, so even if they did not know where they were, at least they knew in what direction they were traveling. The sextant measures the exact angles of stars, moon, and sun above the horizon by the use of adjustable mirrors. Early sextant measures the latitude, it could not measure the longitude. To overcome the problem of identifying location information in terms of longitude and latitude, radio-based navigation systems are discovered and used in World War II. Both ships and airplanes were used in ground-based radio navigation system. Radio navigation system uses radio signals to measure distances from several transmitting towers located at known points. The first ground-based radio navigation system was developed after 20th century. The receivers calculate how far away they are from a transmitting tower whose location is known. The accurate locations are calculated by using several towers. In the satellite age, improved radio transmitters were put aboard satellites orbiting the Earth to give wider coverage. A limitation of ground-based radio waves is that it is difficult to make them accurate as well as provide wide area coverage. Therefore, the only way to provide coverage for the entire world was to place high-frequency radio transmitters in space. Satellite navigation systems can provide high-frequency signals, allowing for high accuracy as well as global access. The first satellite system developed was called Transit. It was made operational in 1964. Transit had no timing devices aboard the satellites, and the time it took a receiver to calculate its position was about 15 minutes. The GPS was mainly used for military positioning, navigation, and weapons aiming system. It has higher accuracy and stable atomic clocks on board to achieve precise time transfer. The first GPS satellite was launched in 1978 and the first products for civilian consumers appeared in the mid-1980s. In 1984, the capabilities of GPS was available to the civil community. The system is still being improved and new, better satellites are still being launched to replace older ones. GPS is a network of satellites that continuously transmits coded information which makes it possible to precisely identify location on Earth by measuring distance from the satellites. In class 11, we have discussed on basic fundamentals of GPS. GPS is a satellite-based positioning system operated by the United States Department of Defense. GPS includes three segments: space segment, control segment, and user segment. The space segment includes the 24 operational Navstar satellites that orbit the Earth every 12 hours at an altitude of approximately 20,200 kilometers. Each satellite contains several high-precision atomic clocks and constantly transmits radio signals using a unique identifying code. Control segment basically makes sure that the satellites are working properly. It includes one master control station, 5 monitor stations, and a ground antenna. The monitor stations passively track each satellite continuously and provide this data to master control station. The master control station calculates any changes in each satellite's position and timing. These changes are forwarded to the ground antennas and transmitted to each satellite daily. This ensures that each satellite is transmitting accurate information about its orbital path. The user segment, comprised of both civilian and military users worldwide, acquires signals sent from the Navstar satellites with GPS receivers. The GPS receiver uses these signals to determine where satellites are located. With this data and information stored internally, the receiver can calculate its own position on the Earth. Navigation System for Timing and Ranging Navstar. Generic or common name Global Positioning System. Fundamental principles of GPS is based on using radio waves received from multiple satellites to measure the distance to each satellite. A GPS receiver's job is to locate 4 or more of these satellites, figure out the distance to each, and use this information to calculate its own location. This operation is based on a simple mathematical principle called triangulation or trilateration. Trilateration is a basic geometric principle that allows you to find location of unknown place by knowing distance from known place. Trilateration uses electronic distance measuring equipment to directly measure the lengths of the sides of triangles from which the angles can be calculated. It is a very useful method for rough terrain where positions can be accurately carried forward and is seen as an alternative method to triangulation. The calculation process is as follows. Receiver activates the GPS system. The receiver picks up the signals from the satellites, minimum of 4. If more than 4 satellites, it increases the accuracy. Uses signal travel time to calculate distance to the satellites. Triangulates to determine position of the receiver. The positional information can be used in many applications such as mapping, surveying, and navigation. Chapter